What's going on, guys? It's Subs here. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be taking a look at this, the Amemiya RX-7, and we're going to be using it for today's GT6 Project Drifting episode. I haven't done one of these in a while, but it is GT week, so I'm only going to be uploading Gran Turismo content. So I said, you know what, why the hell not just bring back an episode of GT6 Project Drifting? Now, I don't, like I said, usually do these anymore because I'm sort of, through with building cars in Gran Turismo, but a lot of people, over the past few months have been asking me to do the Amemiya RX-7. So here it is. Now this one is already tuned because I have used it before in a previous drift trial. So I guess it's not really buying it stock and tuning it, even though this one is already like tuned, and even when you buy it, there's already a lot of tuning done to it. But anyway, I'll show you guys what I've done to it in the car settings, which as you can see here, first of all, it's going for hard tires. Then it already has a suspension kit on it, like the height adjustable, fully customizable suspension. And then I've added sort of this setup here on it, which I think, have to work on a little bit once we get out on the track. So that's gonna be kind of fun to try and mess around with. And if you go down here, we got the transmission, which basically all I've done is I changed this to around 250 kilometers an hour after buying the fully customizable transmission. Drivetrain was already bought. All I did was basically lock it, so I go 560/60. Power, I have added the racing exhaust and also the mid RPM range turbo, because I sort of like the mid-range power, and I also think that the amount of horsepower that this thing has right now is just perfect. And then in body, what I've done is I just tried to make this exactly, perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and I basically lighten the car up a little bit. So right now it's at 1186 kilos and 589 brake horsepower. So let's go ahead, take it out on the track, see what it's like. Like I said, I've started tuning this thing. I think I've used it for one of the very first, one of the very first drift trials once I got my PlayStation 3 back, or once I got another PlayStation 3 and I started, playing Gran Turismo again. And I'm not really sure about the setup. I'm not really sure if it works too well. Basically, what I've done is I just copied the setups that I used in Forza over to this game, and I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work out incredibly well. And if it doesn't, then I guess we can sort of work on it a little bit in game and change some stuff up. But I know for a fact, because I remember driving this thing, I could not drift this at all. Well, that has definitely changed. That has 100% changed. Alright, so once I switched over from Forza to Gran Turismo again, I could not drive this thing. I remember I used this for a drift trial and I got so pissed off and I just stopped playing with it because I just couldn't drift it. But it's actually not that bad now that I'm sort of used to sliding around again. My lines aren't the best, I know that. But I'm just here to test this thing out, so anything goes. Handbrake, really wide corners. Trying to hit like the apex and shit like that. Just see what this car is like for precision. So it's I can't get too much. I can get angle in it. I feel like it needs either a better driver or slightly more power, I think. It just feels weird constantly keeping it revved at like 8,000 RPM in like 4th gear to do all these corners. And it could be just my transmission that I can change, so let me change that a little bit. Bring it, I guess, out a little bit more, because it just feels weird constantly just having it revved up at, I don't know how much that's gonna make in, I don't know how much difference that's actually gonna make. So I'm gonna go back again, see what this is like. But it doesn't drive that bad. It really doesn't drive that bad. It's really easy to control now. But obviously switching from Forza to Gran Turismo, I guess I found it sort of difficult to control. Okay, it's actually kind of fun to just keep this in 4th gear all the way through all these corners. Alright, so that one's kind of easy. Yeah, it's pretty easy to slide around right now with that setup on it. So it's definitely not that bad. Also, this video was supposed to be, the video for today, and I was supposed to have another video out yesterday. but YouTube was broken, so I'm sorry for missing out yesterday. I will upload 2 videos today, by the way, so this one, and you guys will have another one later on today, which was basically supposed to be the video, you know, to be uploaded yesterday, but YouTube was pretty much just screwed. It works. It actually... Okay, there we go. Ah, I let it go way too much. God damn it. Fuck that one up. It's good. It sort of feels a little bit flat. Like, I think if I made the suspension slightly softer, I think this would be a little bit easier, because I like to use, you know, the weight transfer and stuff like that. And if I have the softer suspension, I can sort of just throw the car around a little bit and just use the weight to sort of push me into the corners and stuff like that. So, I think if I just made the suspension slightly softer, this would be the perfect car. So let me do that really quick. I'll make the suspension slightly softer, and I'll come back and try doing another lap and then see what the deal is. See what that's like. So right now it's around midway, so let's bring the back down a bit. Bring the front down a bit as well. I guess that's fine, just the spring rate that I want down. Alright, let's give this a shot right now. Because I know for a fact it'll make a difference, and I know it'll make a difference for the better. But yeah, let's go. Well, it definitely doesn't, like, kick back as much as it did before, like, when you're doing any sort of, like, weight transferring. Or, when you're just basically transferring in corners, that's what I meant. Oh, weight transfer, what the fuck am I talking about? Well, technically, yeah, weight transfer. Trying to be as precise with the sliding as possible, you know, while using a controller, but it's actually very good. Even trying to go a little bit wider now, as I did in that corner. Shit. Yeah, this is good. I like it. Well, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, again, leave it a like, dislike, whatever you guys feel the video deserves. And yeah, tell me down in the comments. I may do another project drifting episode for this week, since I am doing GT week. So, I mean, you know, anything is possible. But for now, thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Do a little burnout, turn this thing off, a little rolling burnout, and yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Goodbye.